Morning and sliding into afternoon. Judy Allen here, also known as Nana. I'm actually in a different time zone today. I'm from San Antonio, but I am visiting the grandkids in Virginia. So, with that, we got a little flickering there. But anyway, we'll get that taken care of on the camera. What's going on? But anyway, today we're going to be taking something from Sale-a-Bration's catalog, which is free, and it's for the $50 purchase of other product. So I wanted to demonstrate that to you and show you how cute and fun it is. So I'm actually going to show you, we're just going to build a couple of cards. I'm going to show you simple and stepped it up. And then I'm going to show you ones I created from the paper as well too. So it's just been a lot of fun. I'm babysitting right now with baby Winston. Whoop, whoop. He's actually a toddler, but you know, whatever. He's still a baby. So Nana's doing, Judy Allen's doing double duty. So let's get started. Let's go down the hand so I can show you what I've been working on. Sorry about that, but we aren't at home, so we have to make some different alterations there. And if you're out there, please say hello. Always enjoy that, and I don't mind carrying on a dialogue or anything whatsoever. It's always sort of good to do that. And I don't mind answering questions at any time, whether it's during live or not live. Just be sure to share, and we'll get that out there. Okay? Yep. If you have any comments or anything else, and don't forget that on February, at the end of the last Sunday of the month, we'll be doing live with Zoe. So, but anyway, I wanted to show you this beautiful paper, and it shows you in the catalog, and it shows you all, the catalog shows you all the different variety of papers there. And it shows you that it's free with a purchase of $50 from Stampin' Up. But it's just beautiful paper, a lot of fun stuff you can see in the catalog itself. I'm going to show you some fun stuff that I've done, just to show you how this is cute here too. So I'm going to be showing you some of this as well. And this is the die set that I've used. And let's see if I can scoot it down a little bit further for you there. So this is really cool, and I've actually used this mostly today, and this one here, and this one. And when you cut this out, you're going to have enough to make 4 rainbows. So I actually made 4 rainbows. All right? I at least wanted to show you what I did, how I did it, and so forth and so on. So here is card number 1. I just showed you the die set here. And when you cut this out, you actually get 4 of these. And I left one off, and I used different color of paper. And the reason why I did that is I'm going to use the stamp that's in the set. That says, the stamp says, sending you a rainbow of happiness. And what I like about this is that you can literally take this stamp and stretch it just a little bit each end, like I'm going to do, and stamp with it, and it's going to go back to its original form. All right, so you're going to see that I'm going to be able to stamp right on the outside of this, just to be so you've had another piece of paper. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I've got a very simple card made. I use cardstock, and all I'm doing is stamping, and it's a done deal, and you've got a cute little card. And that's one thing about the 3x3s. It's a cute little easy pass it on card to someone. And I have my pass it on card, so bear with me here. I'm doing these upside down so you can see it right side up. And I'm just going to stamp right there. And see, I've got my message already on the card. So there you go. You got a finished card already. Now, that is card number 1. I'm going to put it aside. It's very simple. Like I said, this is all just cut out paper that I just put down. And then I sat there and just stamped around it. I like that. Okay. So with that, I'm going to put this stamp aside, and we're going to move on to card number 2, and I'll show you the leftovers from this. So, as I showed you, this one had, when I cut it out, I had enough to make 4 rainbows. So you can see here that I've gone ahead and used the 4 layers here. And instead of doing like I did right here, I'm going to use one of the other stamps that's going to let me stamp across. And this one says, "You make me happy." And there are a lot of people that make me happy. I know that little Winston here makes me happy, and he's just watching, trying to figure out what Nana's doing. And see here, all I gotta do is stamp right there. And there you go. You've got 2 easy handmade cards right there, just from cutting out the rainbow there and sit there and just stamping. All right. Now, What I'm going to do is show you some other cards that I've made, and then I'm going to show you a third card. Now, you know what? I might show you the third card first. We'll finish making it first. Because, you know, we always talk about being able to step things up. And basically what I have here is this is left, so this is just nothing more than a 3x3 card. It started off as a 3x6, fold it in half, and I got a 3x3 card. So what I've done here is this is from the die set, and all I did was trimmed it down, and I'll pull it aside here so you can see it. Here it is right here, this right here. So what I did is I cut it out in blue paper because it coordinates real pretty here. This here is really not tacked down. I was just laying it down. It just sort of stuck to it, but it's okay. This is just nothing but scrap paper from me making some other cards. And this is the same thing also. It's just scrap paper. But it's beautiful scrap paper. And I could just as easily just put this on the paper right here and call it a day, which I actually sort of like that. Or my original. In fact, what I may do is go back and make another card later. Here's what I wanted to really do to begin with. Because you know what? I like to start simple and step it up. So how are we stepping it up? Well, we're stepping it up because we're going to add layers, right? So not only are we going to add layers, which I got to take this off because it wasn't exactly where I needed it to be. We're actually adding layers here, and I'm going to add some bling. So that's what makes it stepped up. We went from something that was just simple cardstock. What glue's going here? We went from something that was simple cardstock and stamping a message. Yes, Winston, thank you for being so good, buddy. Winston's over there just to watch. Okay, so we went from that, and we're just going to put this on top of the card here. And then I'm just going to put this one on the other side, and I'm going to take that other scrap and I'm going to put it in the middle. And so it's going to look like I got 3 layers of cards, but I really don't. I'm just using scrap paper. And I'm just putting this on this end because I'm going to cover the whole front of the card. And you can see, I'll show you my work on the back side. So you can see where I just glued the little strip there down. I was just doing it quicker to make it easier, and then just so I could play around with it. So I had choices. I could have put it this way, or I could put it this way. But I chose to do it the other way here. So all I'm going to do is put some glue back here on this and glue it down. And then I already had so this was die cut, the blue here was die cut with the little miniature rainbows here. And I just put it right there. Then I get it like a nice accent. Could just as easily do it with ribbon. But you know what? When I have leftover paper like that, I enjoy doing that. And this is nothing more than the die cut that we saw that I was showing you earlier. Let me show this here. This die cut right here. So I die cut it out and I just glued it on paper. And I fussy cut around it because I wanted a little bit of color behind it. See how it makes a difference? And then I'm just going to put this down here. I already stamped it for you. You make this world a better place, is what it says. And I'm going to put this down. And I could do it on dimensionals. Let's see. Let's see how that's going to look. I always try to tell you to take a look and see how you're going to like things on dimensionals. Okay, I like it. All right, I don't have to do it first. I can try it out and see if I'm going to like it. I hear baby Winston. Winston's trying to talk to me there. Yep. Okay, so I'm just going to put this right here. Now, can I put some bling on here? Absolutely. So what kind of bling am I going to put? I actually have some butterflies right here. And it reminds me, because they've got another collection that's real cute and pretty too. So I'm just going to put a little butterfly right there. And there you go. I've stepped it up. I've gone from just simply putting some cardstock down with a stamp to I've put layers. And you can see I've stepped up, and I've used dimensionals here to step it up as well. And I've put some bling. So there you go. So you've got a very easy stepped up card. And I'm going to show you also, this is what we've got right here that I was just showing you. So this is where we stretched out and did the arch here. This is just straight across. Same thing, as you can see. Like I told you, we were able to cut out 4. When I cut out the solid paper, I got 4 different rainbows. And then this right here. Okay, so in addition to that, I want to show you We still have some time and be quick and easy. This is quick and easy. I just want to show you that. Let me show you the bigger cards that I made that were just as easy. This is nothing but taking cardstock and cutting it, and I think I'd cut it, let's see here. I cut this at 3 and, let's see. Looks like I cut it at 3 1/4, which I could have done a little bit more. As you can see, some of these I did. This one here was cut at, because you've only got 5 1/4 inches. So this one here I cut at 3 1/2 inches, and I did the bottom part at 2. And here's 2 cards that you can see. So it's very easy to flip over that paper and get different looks. So that's what I did here. And again, I just used leftover strips. This paper comes in 6 by 6, so I cut down 5 1/2 by 4 1/4, and then I sat there and just cut at 3 1/2. Left me 2 inches there, and see the different looks I get. Now I can turn around and flip it. Let me show you one that's flipped. Here's the same paper flipped. All right. So I put the 2 inches at the top and a larger piece at the bottom. But look here, I told you I made those rainbows. I took the rainbow here and I stamped right across all this. But you can see how this is really stepped up because I've got the 2 pieces of paper. I used, this is just 1 strip of leftover scraps. This was die cut and put on here. This was die cut, and actually the rainbow is die cut and I fussy cut around it. So that was a lot more work, right? So that means it stepped up. Same thing here. I just did flip the paper around, use the scrap to put here for my color and everything all. And so I got this here. This is, let's see where the match. I showed you the matching one there. Again, I just added a little bling here. It's nice and fun. So that's what I did there. Here I haven't finished this one yet because I haven't decided how I wanted to finish it. But I did finish this one. So you can see that this was the opposite end of this one. And looky there, I just sat there and added scrap paper, put a tag on there, and added some butterflies. Here's another one here. That, again, trying to find its counterpart. So I mix match these. So you can see how I've mixed matched these. You can see how this was at least 1 sheet, and then I sat there and cut it. And I think that's the important thing to show you is that's all I did. It was very easy to make. How many cards I got here? I got 8 cards that were very easy to make. I just did this was die cut out. I added some bling through the butterflies just to make my cards complete. Same thing here. I just added butterflies. I did my odd numbers to make sure I got them. And on this last card here, I added this as bling. Again, the rainbows and all are just fun, fun, fun. And I wanted my cards to look that fun because I'm going to make somebody's day by sending them a card. So it may be you. If you do a shout out and say hello or do a thumbs up or some kind of way that I know that you're out there, you may be one of the people getting these cards. At least one of them for sure. All right, so that is, come back up here, that is keeping it simple and stepping it up. So it can be as simple as you want it, which is beautiful. You saw with the rainbows and just stamping it. Or you can step it up as much as you want with bling, layers, and so forth. So thank you for joining in. Be sure to like and share our Facebook. We're also on YouTube, Instagram. I think and interest. Not absolutely 100% positive, but I think we are. But anyway, enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you next week. If you have any questions or whatever, just put it out there on Facebook, and we'll get them answered to you. And hopefully, we also on February 5th, if you want to join in, we've got a all-day retreat where we'll be making 18 cards and a 3D project and followed up by bingo in the evening. We'd love to have you join in. All you gotta do is just click on we've got the retreat there on the Facebook page. So you just have to click on it, sign up, and we'll get you a package. All right. Have a blessed week. Go out there and create something, share, and give a card away. All right. Bye.